guys, so welcome to my third and hopefully final attempt at filming the TMI tag. There are way too many questions in this tag. They literally just don't all fit into a decently lengthed video. So I'm going to try not to ramble, not to do a super long intro or anything like that, and just jump into the questions and make them short and sweet so that we can get this over with. So the first question is, of course I get asked this question on a day when I look like a bum. So my shirt is from Forever 21 and it's just a muscle tank. It says God Save the Queen on it, and I actually cut it so the sides are really deep, and then I'm just wearing some Victoria's Secret cropped yoga leggings. I have been with my boyfriend for the last year and a half, almost 2 years, so I'd like to hope that we're in love. No, actually, my breakups have all been more along the lines of awkward. I am 5'1" and a half, and that half does count when you're this short. The last time I weighed myself, I was 115 pounds. I don't even want to talk about it, it's a sore subject. I have one on my wrist, and that one says, "I'm learning to be brave in my beautiful mistakes," which is a quote from a song by Pink called Crystal Ball, and I'll link in the bottom bar for you guys because it's a beautiful song and I know a lot of people actually haven't heard it. And then I also have one on my back that I will attempt to show you guys. So it's just a big sword and it runs all the way down the bottom to the bottom of my back. If you guys want to know more about that, just leave me a comment and let me know, and maybe I'll do like an Ask Lexi or something like that, and I can explain all of my tattoos and all the tattoos that I want to get to you. I have 9 piercings altogether. I have 2 in each earlobe, 1 in the cartilage on this side, 2 in the cartilage on this side, 1 in my belly button, and 1 in my tongue. First and foremost, my all-time favorite OTP of all time will always be Ron and Hermione, just because I am a Harry Potter freak, and also because Ron's a ginger, but we'll get to that. And then also, I love Nate and Haley from One Tree Hill, and Caroline and Klaus from the Vampire Diaries. Seriously, I am still waiting for Klaus to show up and sweep Caroline off her feet, and I just want them to have little vampire hybrid babies. Seriously, CW, I'm waiting. My 2 all-time favorite shows are Gilmore Girls and That 70s Show. I swear I could quote every line for both of those. So this is the reason that my last 2 videos have been so long, is because I rambled on and named like 40 million bands and artists, so I'm gonna narrow it down to 5 this time. So my top 5 favorite are the Black Keys, Kings of Leon, Ed Sheeran, even though he's not a band, I love him anyway, Cage the Elephant, and Rise Against. Lately I have really been missing not paying bills and having my mother, you know, clean the house and buy the groceries and drive me places, and I just miss not being so independent. I want to be a kid again. Right now my favorite song is Thinking Out Loud off of Ed Sheeran's new album X. I'm 20 years old, and to be honest with you guys, I feel like being 20 is kind of a waste of a year of life. Just because I'm not excited about being an adult anymore, like that feeling is over, and now I'm just waiting to drink legally. So my zodiac sign is a Gemini, which basically, if you don't really know the zodiac signs, it means that I am a two-faced bitch. I look for a sense of humor, and not necessarily just a sense of humor, but I need someone who can take a joke, even if that joke might be like a little critical. My favorite quote is from the book and the movie We Bought a Zoo by Benjamin Mee, and the quote is, "Sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane bravery and something amazing will come of it." And if you haven't seen that movie, it's probably because it's like a children's movie, but it's a really good movie and I think everyone should watch it. Channing Tatum as Magic Mike. My favorite color is yellow. I would have to say both, because I like to listen to music loud all the time. I always have my headphones like turned all the way up, but I like a lot of softer genres of music. Probably my bedroom. This really depends on whether or not I want to take a shower, because if I'm just taking a shower because I don't want to smell, then 15 minutes. But if I'm taking a shower or a bath because I actually want to take a shower, then probably like anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes. This is another thing where it depends on whether or not I actually want to get ready that day. So if I don't want to get ready, it's 15-20 minutes. If I am actually trying to look nice and I actually want to do something with myself that day, then it could take anywhere from a half hour to an hour, maybe even an hour and a half if I need to pick out an outfit. The closest I have ever come to actually being in a physical fight was the day that my best friend accidentally smacked me in the face so hard she left a handprint on my face. She says it was an accident. I still don't believe her. Gingers. Is that weird? I feel like that's weird, but... I hate guys that are conceited, and like I said, I hate guys that can't take a joke. I joined YouTube because before I started making videos, I spent a lot more time watching TV and eating chips. And it was really bad for my health and my sanity. Let's talk about the dark real quick. The dark is not fun. Like, if I were to take you and just put you in a dark room and you don't know what's going on around you, that's not fun. You're gonna be scared. It's frightening, okay? The dark is scary. Probably a movie or a book or something like that. Probably this morning when my boyfriend left for work. So when I was growing up, my mom and my aunt both used to call me Lexi Lulu, and now they have just kind of shortened it to Lulu. So that's where my YouTube name came from. I added the love on the end, and then that was already taken, so I had to put the 63. That number is of no significance to me, and just picked two random numbers. The last book that I actually read and finished was Zoo Station. Right now, as I mentioned in a couple of my other videos, I'm currently reading Divergent by Veronica Roth. The movie just came out like last month or something like that, and it's such a good movie, but I really suggest that you read the book first. The last show that I watched was One Tree Hill. I actually just talked to a guy on the phone that I don't know about going in for a job interview. She gave birth to me. French fries with cheese. I want to visit so many different places, but just to kind of sum it all up, I'll say I want to go to Europe. I want to see Scotland, I want to see Italy, I want to see Paris, I want to see everything in Europe. If you mean the last place I was before I came in here to do this video, I was out in the living room. But if you mean the last place I was other than my home, we went to the county fair last night. Yes, I do. He is the future husband and father of my children. Not the husband of my children, the husband of me. That sounded really dumb. But he doesn't know it yet, but it's Ed Sheeran. This morning, when my boyfriend left for work, probably the last time that I went over to my mom's house and she said to me, "Why don't you ever do your hair or your makeup when you come to see me? Why do you look like a hot mess?" And you know what I said? "'Cause you gotta love me anyway, mommy." I like any sweets with almonds in them. Freaking like light just completely changed in here, but yeah. Play the guitar and I also play the piano, kind of. I play like one song on the piano. I get these things at the Renaissance Festival in Minnesota every year, and they are just little bottles with glitter in them, and they call them pixie dust, and every year I end up breaking it and I have to get a new one the next year. I haven't played sports since high school, so the last sport I played was probably frisbee golf. So my boyfriend is playing a basketball video game out in the living room right now, and every time the video game starts, there's this song by Jay-Z, I think, that plays where he goes, "My name is Hope." Clearly I don't listen to rap music, but that's the last song I was singing. Hey. Yes, I have. Last night, because I've kind of just been hermiting in my house all morning today. Anyone who wants to, so thank you guys so much for watching. My camera's dying because it took me so long to record this video. Hopefully it doesn't end up being too long. So make sure you guys comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys!